Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a cactus pet rock. It's super cute and you're going to be using some rocks. I just went to my backyard and found these rocks, and you could basically use any type of rock, any shape, any size. And here I have them. So this is actually a Pinterest idea and this is how it looks. So I'm going to just be adding my own touch to my cactus pet rock. Okay, so you're going to need some googly eyes as well, and you could use some small googly eyes, big ones, as long as they fit well on your rock. As well as a terracotta pot, like a clay pot. I actually made this one with some porcelain clay that I made at home, and I used a K-cup to make the shape nicely. And if you do want to do this, I recommend using something like a K-cup because it works well with the shape, and that's where your rock is going to be inside. That was my first attempt. It did not go well and it was actually pretty hard, so yeah, use a K-cup. And you're also going to need some acrylic paint. You could also use Sharpies to add some detailing to your cactus. Okay, so now get your rocks and try to fit them together, see how they look best. And if you want to add like arms to your cactus, then yeah, definitely see how it will work out. So I'm using some plastic wrap to protect my surface from getting any paint on it. It'll make less mess for me to clean up. And I'm starting off with my white paint to make a base coat on my rock so that the green will go on really nicely without showing the original color of the rock. So I'm using this makeup sponge to just apply the white on my rock, and you could use a paintbrush. I just liked how it looked without having any streaks on the rock. So I'm just dabbing this all over my rock, and since I am going to add a little arm to it, I'm also going to put some white paint on that one too. Okay, so now I'm getting my green paint, and if you're wondering the color I use, it's actually called apple green. And you don't have to get your rock completely covered in your base coat. It's okay if some parts are still showing, as long as they were lightly covered with the white. And yeah, I'm just applying my green to it. I decided the color was a little too light, so I added another shade of green to make it look, I guess, more realistic, and actually really liked how it blended with the sponge. Okay, so now I'm getting my white paint once more, and with this clay tool, you could use like a dotting tool or a toothpick, whatever you want, and you put like a design. I just decided to put some dots as my design, and later on I added the little like spiky hairs. I did not show that in video though, so yeah. But you could definitely use your own design, doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be like mine. So this part is where you can be creative and do whatever you want to do. Okay, so now I'm going to take some aluminum foil to take some space up of the pot, and this will be like the little nest, I guess, of the cactus holding it in place. And now I'm going to take some E6000, you could use any super glue, to attach my little arm onto my cactus. And this is completely optional if you chose to attach anything to it or not. And yeah, I'm just gonna set that aside and let it dry a little bit. Okay, so this is another fun part. I'm gonna be adding the googly eyes on, and this will really make your pet come to life. So here I am just putting some glue on them. Again, you don't have to use E6000. Any glue works fine as long as it's strong enough to hold them in place. And you could definitely just put them wherever you want on your cactus, and here's how mine looks. Okay, so this is kind of weird, but I'm going to be using some oatmeal as like my dirt and taking some brown paint to paint my oatmeal brown. This is totally optional. You could totally use whatever you want, like mini pebbles or sand to cover your pot, and aluminum foil. So I'm just spreading it, trying to spread all of the paint to my oatmeal. And once it's dry, I'm just adding it into the pot, trying to cover up the aluminum foil. Now, I didn't show this on camera, but at the end, I actually added some Mod Podge to seal in the oatmeal so that it won't fall out. Okay, so I actually used some more oatmeal to make the flower. I just painted it red and glued it right on there. And before the video ends, I want to give a shout out to Jillian H. Simply Bailey Castillo and Pigeon and Peppa TV. So if you want a shout out, just comment down below. And if you have any ideas of what I should do in my next video, also comment down below. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already.